What's up guys, TJ here with another video. If you like these types of videos, please like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Also hit that bell icon so you can get notifications whenever I release new videos. So today I'm going to be talking about a few different things. The first thing is it is January the 1st, 2018, so happy New Year's everyone. I have chosen, or I didn't choose, but Gleam.com helped me with choosing the winner for the $100 gift card for my 1K subscriber giveaway. So at the end of this video I'm going to reveal who that is. They've already been notified and we will move forward with that. I really appreciate everyone that has subscribed, everybody that has commented, liked, shared my video, followed me on Instagram. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you all really just joining the community. You know, that's what this is really all about. So that's really it for that. I haven't been on social media in a couple of days because I've been dealing with some loss, and it's really hard talking about it because I've not really, you know, vocalized it yet. It's still very new and very fresh. You know, my father, he passed away. He had cancer, esophageal cancer, and it also was in his liver. And I know a few people that has watched my videos has heard me talk about both my mother and father had cancer. And towards the end, he really suffered quite a bit, and we was all able to be there and, you know, be with him. And we went on a big trip to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. I do have some footage from that, and I'll release that here in a couple of weeks, a week or so. You know, but it's really been hard, not just for me, but for my mom. They was married for 41 years, so she's always been with him, you know, and it's really hard for her being alone. And so this video, I really just want to talk about 2017. I had a lot of loss in 2017. You know, I lost my grandmother in February of 2017. That was a really hard loss for me, because that was like one of the most significant losses that I could have ever had. You know, I never really imagined life without her, and she was taken away so suddenly. She actually was in a house fire, and she ended up passing away from smoke inhalation. So that was very traumatic for me, you know. And during that time, I do foster care. So my 3-year-old foster kid, Peyton, which I actually published a video that I had on private for a long time with me and Peyton. I may re-release it so everybody can see that footage. But he was actually taken away from me about 2 weeks after that happened. So I was dealing with the loss of my grandmother, and then I was dealing with the losing, you know, my 3-year-old, 4-year-old at that time, foster kid that, you know, I had for over a year. And, you know, it was really rough. You know, it was the next couple months after all that happened was a very dark time for me, because I didn't know, you know, why all this stuff was happening to me. I didn't understand why. You know, why me? You know, why my family? Why are both my parents sick? You know, why is all this happening to me? I didn't really understand. I didn't really realize, you know, why it was happening to me. But I am a man of faith, and I do believe that there is a plan. And God has a plan for my life. You know, so I look at, okay, my grandmother passing away. That really taught me how to, you know, that life is precious, and you should approach every situation knowing that at any moment, you know, you could lose your life, or you could lose a loved one. And, you know, you can't be so complacent in life that you don't realize that this could be your last interaction with somebody. So whenever you're talking to someone, whenever you know you have a dispute with somebody, which me and my grandmother, we never had any disputes. You know, she was like my favorite person in the world. So I could sit and talk to her for hours and hours at a time, and we never had any conflict. But I just think about people that have conflict with their grandmothers, or with their mothers and fathers, or with their siblings. And, you know, life is so precious that, you know, you kind of have to look past the petty things. And I'll get more into that here in a little bit. But me losing my 3-year-old foster kid really taught me that, you know, you can't really take anything for granted, and you just have to utilize all the time that you have to make the best of whatever situation that you have. With me in foster care, I really look at helping someone else, and I just think that I did everything that I could to help that little boy move forward in his life. And since then, I've had 2 other foster kids that I've been able to help, and hopefully there'll be many more after that. So I really just think about what I could do to help others, and being a steward, or just helping other people. That's what I try to do on this channel, is help other people with different things that I've learned in my life. So now recently, with my father passing, it's really taught me how to support others. I really had to be there for my mom and my sister. My mom, she's never been alone, so it's really been hard for her. I've been staying at her house. I've been helping her with everything that she needs to, because there's so many things that you have to do when someone passes away. You know, you have to go and, you know, make funeral arrangements. You have to notify everybody. You have to keep reliving the moment, because everybody keeps asking you, you know, what happened, what's going on, are y'all doing okay? And, you know, you just have to keep reliving it. So you really have to be strong when dealing with this type of loss. You can't take it to heart. You can't say, you know, you can't be so defeated by it, because you have to think that that person doesn't want you to be defeated in their absence. You know, they don't want you to kind of ruin your life because they lost their life. You know, you really have to celebrate their legacy, and celebrate who they was, and celebrate all the good times and the bad times, you know. And which that'll lead me into the last couple weeks of my father's life. My dad's always been kind of a hard guy, but me and my dad has always had a really good relationship, you know. And I was kind of the bridge in the family that kind of kept everybody together when they was, you know, arguing or fussing, fighting, you know, whatever was happening. And I was always that person. I was always the person, that the glue that kind of kept everything and everybody together. So during, you know, with that role of me being the glue, me and my dad actually got real close. And so a lot of times he may have been confrontational, especially towards the end when he was suffering. You know, he had got down to like maybe 85 pounds. You know, he couldn't eat. So he was just basically bones. Everything hurt on him. You know, when you're sitting on bone all the time, it hurts, you know. And, you know, my mind can't even fathom the pain that he was in, you know, other than, you know, what he would tell me, you know, that he was experiencing. So towards the end, he got really, really mean. And, you know, how it's really hard to deal with that, because human emotion and human reactivity is, when somebody's being mean to you, or somebody says something mean to you, you're going to respond. You know, there's going to be a response, whether your response is silence, or your response is vocal or physical, whatever the response is. And with my dad, it was so hard. We knew that he didn't feel good. We knew that he was in pain, and we knew that he needed us, you know. And I think that was really hard for him to actually need us, because he's always been a very you know, self-sufficient person. He could always do for himself. So it was really hard for him to need help from other people. But we was there for him. That last week, which was just a week ago, we went to Gatlinburg. We went to the mountains, to a cabin, and it was really nice having all the family together. But, you know, we had a little incident where he couldn't get out of the bathtub, and it was just really hard just helping him, because he was so, you know, he was so aggressive, you know. And this is what happens if anybody is going through any type of pain, or anybody that you know that's dying. There's going to be a a time where they're going to be really aggressive, you know, and you're just going to have to be able to deal with that and look past it, because that's just, you know they're losing their life. You know, and in the last couple of days, he was in a lot of pain. He slept a lot. Like, you know, Christmas Day, I went over to their house and he was asleep. He probably slept 20 hours out of a 24-hour period, you know. So he slept most of the day, and then the morning that he passed, I was actually on my way over there, and my mom called me and said that he had passed away. And, you know, he had basically shrunk down to nothing. I just wanted to have this video just to kind of tell you, give you all an update of what's going on in my life. I plan on doing more like vlogging in 2018, not necessarily a weekly basis, but, you know, just whenever I feel like I have something or an event to share, I'm going to do a vlog on it. I do appreciate you all for being here with me and helping me during this time. Having this video outlet is very important to me. I did release a blog post where I went a little bit more in depth about, you know, kind of what's going on and how I've grown in 2017. It is on my website, www.tjlovelady.com. Go check it out, guys. Really appreciate it. And this is, I'm going to sign out now, but I am going to show you who won the $100 Amazon gift card right now. Alright, we are on Gleam, and this is the TJ Lovelady 1K giveaway, and we are going to draw the winner for the $100 Amazon gift card. And I haven't clicked the button yet, but I'm going to go ahead and click it now. It's pulling, and it has drawn a winner. And here is the winner. I'm gonna blur out all his information, but his name is Eric. He's entry number 88, and I really appreciate everybody that has entered, and I appreciate everybody for watching, and I appreciate everybody for being here. Let's end 2017, well, now 2018 on a high note, and start 2018 on a high note. And thanks you guys for watching.